Hi everybody, I'm the Omicron variant and I couldn't be happier. So I'm in England traveling all around the wonderful UK, even though a lot of the people in the world would say the UK is filled with horrible colonialistic type characters. I would consider them to be my good friends at this point. I really like them. They're filled with fun, joy, and merry. I'm a little sick, so I've been partying and drinking and hanging out with very fun people all around the country, and surprised I haven't caught COVID sooner because I wasn't careful at all. I just did whatever the hell I wanted to do, and I just walked around, drank with strangers, and had a lot of fun. I went all over London and Ireland. I guess that's not the UK. But you know, I started feeling sick a couple of days ago on New Year's Day, and I'm pretty sure I got it from my girlfriend, and she got it from her sister. Look, let's be honest, everybody. When Omicron came around, I thought, hey, here's a what I like to call a pussy virus, a virus that, you know, it can make you a little sick, but apparently not too sick. I just got a fever, honestly, and then today I feel pretty okay, you know, I'm taking some Tylenol, and look, I'm starting to realize that a lot of people are taking advantage and are making a lot of money off of people getting sick and traveling, and look, I was supposed to leave this Thursday, January 6th, and then fly home, go back to Canada where I belong, but I can't because I got COVID. I gotta stay like an extra 10 days basically, which is okay. I got a place to stay. I'm not too concerned with that. But since I have a positive result, I don't need to pay for tests to fly home. Tests, by the way, cost a lot of money. They cost, like, a lateral flow test, not covered by the government, costs $75 to like $100. And then a PCR test costs like $180. You gotta pay in order to even be considered to get on the airplane. You gotta pay money to get on the airplane. I guess like technically in Canada things aren't considered like rights all the time. Like we don't have the right to free speech. You don't have the right to walk around at night. Apparently, I'm from Quebec, and in Quebec imposed like a fucking curfew after 10 p.m. which we had already last year. Anyway, whatever. It's fucking insane, man. But
in accordance with Decree 2021-096 and under the Public Health Act, you are ordered between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. to be at your residence.
So I guess we don't really even have the right to travel. Like our fucking dumbass Prime Minister is telling us now is not the time. Dude, just leave us the fuck alone. I guess it is like a pussy virus. My girlfriend's dad tells me that it's all in my head, and really I'm starting to believe it's all. I was pretty sick yesterday, but I think it's just because I haven't been sick in a while. And look, I didn't want to catch original COVID. The original COVID seemed really horrible, and so did the Delta or whatever. But I don't know. Look, in terms of like I'm so fucking glad I got it now, because now like I can go back home. I don't need to deal with this whole vaccine like controversy shit anymore. Like I don't even need to think about it. I'm done. Like I'm basically done. Like I got the COVID, and now I'm immune. Like is that right? People are gonna say that like, oh, you need the booster and the thing. And honestly, I'm just gonna postpone it as long as I can. It's crazy how like this COVID thing has been. It was gone for a while, and now it's back, and it's in the news constantly, and it's fucking driving the whole world crazy. It's making me crazy, dude. It's all people fucking talk about, man. It's insane. We're obsessed with it. There used to be a stigma to catching COVID, and now everyone's fucking catching COVID, right? So it's like if you don't get COVID, that means you're like a loser, basically at this point. And look, if you're not out there trying to catch Omicron, you're doing something wrong. Like Quebec imposed this curfew, because to be honest, Quebec is Quebec is filled with fucking nerds. Their government is all nerds. They're scared. They're terrified to catch the. Hey, if you enjoyed this video for some reason, please consider subscribing to the channel. I got a lot of videos up on here and way more to go. There's people on my Facebook who like were for the mandates, were for like vaccine passports, and most people in their right minds, like they understand like, oh, this could help, whatever bullshit, like let's not mix with people who aren't vaccinated, I guess, kind of for health reasons. But now like the people who are for this shit, they thought that, okay, vaccine passports, get your vaccine. We won't ever need to shut down again. And that's what even I'm pretty sure our government said. We're never gonna shut down. Never gonna fucking shut down. Whatever, we shut down, locked down. Yeah, I don't know if it's hard to see an end in sight with this type of thing. I don't ever see it ending. But the people who were for that shit, they're like on fucking old man Facebook writing, hey, I thought we were supposed to I thought we can continue to live our lives. That was the exchange I thought we made. I don't know. I just want to go back to eating fucking sandwiches again, man. I miss fucking sandwiches and I miss fucking talking shit. And now there's these new variants coming out. There's fucking some south of France variant, and then there's like the flu mixed with COVID called the Flurona. Flurona. Sounds like a COVID themed amusement park. Flurona. Six Flags is Flurona. I got a fever. I got a little cough, I got a headache and muscle pain and sweats and chills. So it's pretty decent, it's pretty shitty. But I've had the flu and the flu has like destroyed me for days, you know? So this ain't that bad. You know, you take a couple of Tylenol. In the UK they have something called paracetamol. Paracetamol? Yeah, and it's pretty good. It's like the generic version of Tylenol, I think, or I'm not sure. And I just take 2 every 6 hours and I just feel fine and I can drink beer. Well, apparently if I drink beer, it fucks with my liver and if I drink this, but whatever. I'm in the UK. They don't believe in science here or medicine. But one thing I gotta say is the UK government is choosing to ignore everything. That's amazing. Like they're not like tough guys, or they're not like making a decision. Like the government here, the fucking Prime Minister Boris Johnson hasn't even made a decision. He's like, his idea of dealing with everything is ignoring that anything is happening. And I think that's the right way to do it. Like if he said, basically, I'm going to leave everything open and you guys can do whatever you want and everybody get COVID, a lot of people are gonna get mad. But then if he decides to shut down, a lot of people are gonna get mad about that. So he's deciding not to say anything. So people will literally just forget he exists. Because if you don't show your face, like people forget. Like I swear to God, like if you're not in the news or make any appearances, like people just forget you even fucking exist. It's like when you have a friend that died or something. Maybe that's a bad example, but like I don't know. Let's say like you have a friend that moved away and you're like, oh, I'm gonna miss you forever, and then like a month later you don't even think about that. You're like, who the hell? I don't give a fuck about that fucking guy. That's why people hate fucking Trudeau. He's on the TV too much. He's always on the fucking TV making us feel like, giving us bummer bullshit news. I hope this doesn't turn into a COVID channel. Listen, I'm not trying to spread misinformation. For the longest time, we're told that the anti-vax people were dumb, stupid, like evil, causing the world to be bullshit, and everything being like all our problems are because of everything having to do with people being anti-vaxxed. And like I don't think anybody's right in the situation. I think it's just like we all had our idea of solution and we all just kind of tried to follow it, and both solutions were ruined by the government or people who are in power, and those are the people who are controlling us and making decisions for us, when really we should be making decisions for ourselves. Let's say we have a business. Let's say for example like a bar. Let's say like a dive bar, right? Like a shitty bar. So they only want people in the bar that are vaccinated. That would make sense. That's a great idea. It should be the owner of the bar should make that decision for themselves, right? And then another bar doesn't give a shit. Anybody can come in, whatever. And then the argument is, well, what if everybody gets sick and then our fucking system is overrun by fucking sick people? Well, maybe 2 years in, our government, our society should have made the fucking system better. I don't know at this point. 2 years in, no excuse. Listen, I'm just overgeneralizing, talking shit. I feel bad. I'm glad I have Omicron because everything is done. I'm over the hump. I was sick one day. Now I'm just getting over it, and then I'll hopefully I won't get another one somehow, and I'll come home to Canada and hug you all. Okay, bye.